Sup guys, how we doing? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we take on the top 100 NFL players of 2023. We are indeed through to number 45, Cameron Heyward, defensive tackle for the Steelers. And if I hadn't have seen Cameron Jordan earlier on in this series, only a short 3-4 videos ago, I may have got these guys confused. I've always done it. Cameron Jordan, Cameron Heyward, both veterans of the league, both absolute beasts. But this year, being 2023, we've already covered Jordan, and now it's time for Heyward, defensive tackle for the Steelers. So first things first, let's look at his stats, then let's watch the video, and then let's place the big man on a rugby team. I think if through this video my mind changes from placing him at prop to any other position, I'll be extremely surprised. I feel like number 8 may be the only other real option. But all of that and more will be revealed. Let's get into it. Cameron Heyward, Cameron Philip Heyward, May 6th, 1989. He's 34 years of age, 6'5", 295 pounds. And I feel like 6'5" is just that little bit too tall to play prop. But as far as being 295 pounds, I mean, we've got to use that in the scrum somewhere. That's for sure. Played college football at Ohio State from 2007 to 10. Went in the first round of the 2011 draft with pick number 31 to the Steelers, and he's been there ever since. 3-time first team All-Pro selections, 17, 19, and 2021. 6-time Pro Bowler, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Now, at age 34, having been in the league since 2011, getting his first Pro Bowl selection in 2017, which he must have been about 28 years of age. So to go from 28 to 34, playing the best football of your career, he's aging like fine wine. And this is the picture that always comes, that always pops up every single year. I mean, yeah, he's he just looks so young, so fresh, doesn't he? So keen to get involved. 6'5", 294 pounds, 4.95 for the 40-yard dash, and a 35-inch vertical. To be able to jump at that weight 35 inches in the air. Unbelievable. 183 total career games. 614 combined tackles, 379 solo, 235 assisted, 78 and a half sacks. 78 and a half sacks, including 10 and a half last year and 10 the year before. 1 forced fumble last year, 1 fumble recovery, and 4 passes deflected. Can you imagine how the quarterback would feel seeing a 6'5", 300-pound monster in Cameron Heyward just coming for you every single play? Well, 10 and a half times through 17 games, they got sacked. It's pretty scary thought. Oh, look at this. Heyward has 3 brothers. His youngest brother, Connor, played as a tight end for Michigan State. On April 30th, 2022, the Pittsburgh Steelers drafted Connor as a tight end in the 6th round of the 2022 NFL Draft. And I wonder whether Cameron Heyward had any influence on that decision. Either way, let's see what this big guy was doing last year.
Cam Heyward make it again this year?
Yeah, you a big Cam Heyward guy?
Am I a big Cam Heyward guy? An animal. Talk about ageless wonder.
Ageless wonder.
Cameron Heyward has made more appearances on the top 100
than any other defensive tackle in history.
Than any other Steelers defender ever.
Well, not quite. But look at that. Aging like fine wine. I wonder what it was. I mean, that is an interesting trajectory, if nothing else. From the 80s into a solid, top 50 guy at the age of 32, 33, 34.
You need a play, you get Captain Cam on the hunt.
I mean, honestly, to put in this kind of effort every single game, every single week, every single year, his body has to be beat up. Got to be feeling a hell of a lot sorer after a game now than he did 10 years ago, but he's playing his best football. How is that possible?
He means everything to this defense. He's the voice.
Just don't take it for granted, man. We get to be the Pittsburgh Steelers today. We get to be there. Let's make sure we play like it today.
He is a beast.
He's the mentor.
You got through. Finish that, baby. Finish that. Everybody's got to be accountable for this. If you out there...
Damn, bro. If he was on your team, how can you not look up to this guy? How can you not? I feel like something to do with, the way that he's played this later part of his career is to do with the respect that he's got, the journey from, rookie into second bag player into a real veteran, a real leader. I feel like the fact that he's had to become a leader and he's owning that, with that kind of responsibility brings a certain level of play that you've got to bring every single week. And I feel like that might have something to do with it.
Make sure you make your plays.
He's the strength of the defense. Everywhere he's at, he's making impact plays.
You see 97 Heyward right there. I mean, he's been one of the great interior defensive linemen for a long time.
In my opinion, he's the goon of the defense.
Why is he the goon?
Man, just how he can, wreck double teams, and he gets in the backfield like it's nothing.
Non-stop.
You can't
From
stop
play
that.
one to the last play, he's chasing the ball down. You can only anchor on so much of a bull rush, and he seems to have more than you can handle sometimes. Tough as hell. Epitome of a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Do you have a particular play that you'd put as your
Nice shirt, bruh. He's looking good. He reminds me of a Trent Williams. You know what I mean? Ageless wonder.
resume play from this year?
Mine?
Yeah.
Ooh, resume play. Ooh. The Raiders game kind of sticks out to me.
Here in Pittsburgh, it is indeed.
Holy shit, I have a complete body full of goosebumps right now. That is, if you could run out just one time onto a field like that, home crowd, the sacrifice some of these players would give just to be able to do that, just the once, just to suit up, just the once, let alone have like 200 games.
Remembrance of the Immaculate Reception, 50th anniversary, now turning into a remembrance of the man who caught the ball, Franco Harris, unbelievably passing away just mere days before this celebration.
There was a lot of emotion in that game. Franco just passing away. For me personally, we weren't taking a loss. I took the challenge very seriously. First drive, they're moving the ball, and it's a rookie guard, and he's on an island. I had to give him the business, and he had to deal with the bull in the china shop.
Boy, did he blow up Dylan Parham, the left guard.
Can you imagine how much adrenaline would have been running through Cameron Heyward's fucking body? And that is how it translated onto the field. Too bad, rookie.
Butt kicking all the way back to the quarterback.
Derek Carr's my guy, but he had to go on the ground a couple times that night. There was one of those moments where you got a rookie on you. They're going to give you some one-on-one coverage. If they start giving you the game plan like that, you're like, I got to eat tonight.
How about Cam Heyward over that rookie left guard again? He's been dominating all night. He talked to us about how special this night.
Look at this, guys. I've got to bring you back to this visual right here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the breath. Look at the breath. It's like a pack of bulls, bro. 2 packs of bulls about to go up against each other. Just the steam coming out of their mouth, their nostrils, it literally looks like a pack of bulls, but it's a pack of Steelers.
Talk to us about how special this night was. He wanted to come out here and give a great effort to honor the man of Franco Harris.
Nice first move. He's got a great first move, doesn't he?
Oh, dog. Appreciate you, man. You're a real damn leader, man. You're a hell of a dude.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I loved seeing him rally the team, talk about what it means to him, what it means to, be a Steeler. We get to do this. We get to do this as a job. How lucky are we? And how lucky are all of those Steelers defensive players to have the chance to soak up a bit of that, you know what I mean? A bit of Cameron Heyward. It might just be for a season. It might just be for a game. It might just be for a few practices. But it's going to stick with you. So, the next thing we will do is place Cameron Heyward at 6'5", 295, 34 years of age, seen it all before, not afraid to fucking lay the smack down, and not afraid to get his teammates behind him. I'm going to put him in. I think he's too dynamic and too useful to put him in at prop. I feel like that pigeonholes him just a little bit too much. I want to see him run with the ball. And I want to see him just in a lot of action. I want to see him with a huge amount of opportunity to insert himself into a game. And I feel like that would come through playing number 8. The back of the scrum, a bit of a hybrid between the backs. But at the end of the day, you're going to be an enforcer. You have to be an enforcer. You could put him at flanker, but I just feel like, geez, even at his height and weight, he'd probably weigh down that side of the scrum. I mean, guys just aren't running around at 134 kgs very often. And if they are, they're more stocky, certainly not 6'5", maybe 6'1", something like that. And they're at the front of the scrum and their mobility is limited. I mean, this guy just has everything. A real mixture. Clearly has mobility. He's not going to be the fastest guy, but I mean, what can you expect? So I'm going to put him in at number 8. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.